As we journey through life, many of you notice changes in your energy levels. That vibrant, boundless energy you once took for granted seems to gradually diminish, leaving you wondering if this is simply an inevitable part of aging. I'm here to tell you that while certain changes are natural, dramatic energy declines aren't something you should passively accept. Think about your energy as a precious resource that requires proper management and care, especially as you move through different stages of life. What many of you might not realize is that energy depletion often stems from subtle lifestyle factors rather than age itself. Those afternoon slumps, the morning grogginess, the weekend fatigue, these aren't simply your body announcing it's advancing years. You might be surprised to learn that your mitochondria, those tiny powerhouses within your cells, can actually become more efficient with proper support, regardless of your age. Regular physical activity signals to your body to create more mitochondria, essentially upgrading your internal energy production system. Even brief bursts of movement throughout your day can prevent the energy stagnation that makes you feel older than you are. Your nutritional choices significantly impact your vitality too. Many of you might be consuming energy-depleting foods without realizing it. Refined carbohydrates and sugars might provide a quick energy surge, but they leave you experiencing deeper crashes later. Instead, incorporating complex carbohydrates, healthy fats, and protein creates sustained energy that carries you through your day. Hydration also plays a far more critical role than many of you recognize. Even slight dehydration can masquerade as fatigue. What about sleep? You might think you're adapting well to less sleep as you age, but your body disagrees. Your sleep architecture changes over time, making quality even more important. Creating consistent sleep routines, limiting screen exposure before bed, and creating a truly restful sleep environment can dramatically improve your daytime energy levels. Stress silently drains your energy reserves, and managing it becomes increasingly important with age. Chronic stress triggers hormonal cascades that affect everything from your metabolism to your cognitive function. Practices like mindfulness, deep breathing, or whatever helps you disconnect from the constant pressure can preserve your energy in ways you might not expect. Your social connections serve as unexpected energy sources too. Meaningful interactions stimulate brain pathways that enhance alertness and cognitive function. Isolation, increasingly common as you age, can deplete your energy in subtle yet profound ways. Making conscious efforts to maintain and nurture relationships provides emotional sustenance that translates to physical vitality. Finally, your mindset about aging itself dramatically influences your energy levels. If you've internalized messages that aging inevitably means slowing down and having less energy, you might unconsciously fulfill that prophecy. Challenging these assumptions and embracing a more dynamic view of aging can literally energize your body through powerful mind-body connections. The journey of maintaining energy as you age isn't about desperately clinging to youth. Rather, it's about understanding the changing needs of your body and responding with informed choices that support your natural vitality. With thoughtful adjustments to your lifestyle, many of you might find yourselves with more sustainable energy in your 50s or 60s than you had in your harried, sleep-deprived 30s. Remember, your energy doesn't have to decline dramatically with age. By understanding these often overlooked factors, you can nurture your natural vitality through every stage of life. How to stay energized as you age, the hidden secrets. As we journey through life, many of us notice a gradual decline in our energy levels. You might find yourself thinking back to your 20s and 30s, wondering where that boundless vitality disappeared to. I'm here to tell you that fatigue isn't simply an inevitable part of aging. There are hidden factors affecting your energy that you can actually control. You probably already know the basics: eat well, exercise regularly, get enough sleep. But what about the less obvious energy drainers? For instance, did you know that dehydration is one of the leading causes of fatigue in older adults? As we age, our thirst sensation naturally diminishes, making it easier to become dehydrated without even realizing it. Try keeping a water bottle with you throughout the day and setting specific hydration goals. Your medication cabinet might be another unexpected culprit. Many common prescriptions for blood pressure, allergies, and pain management list fatigue as a side effect. If you've noticed your energy levels dropping after starting a new medication, it's worth discussing with your doctor. There might be alternatives with fewer energy-depleting effects. What about your social connections? Research consistently shows that meaningful social interaction boosts energy levels at any age. You might not realize it, but isolation and loneliness can be as physically draining as a poor diet. Even brief, quality interactions can serve as natural energy boosters. Consider scheduling regular calls or visits with friends and family, or joining community groups aligned with your interests. Hormone changes represent another invisible energy thief. Beyond the well-known shifts during menopause and andropause, your thyroid function, insulin sensitivity, and cortisol patterns all change with age. Getting comprehensive hormone testing might reveal imbalances that are easily addressable through lifestyle adjustments or medical support. You've probably noticed how stress affects your energy, but did you know that your stress response actually changes as you age? Your body becomes more sensitive to stressors while simultaneously becoming less efficient at recovering from them. Practices like mindfulness meditation, deep breathing exercises, or even simple nature walks can help reset your stress response system. Let's talk about something rarely discussed: purpose. Having meaningful goals and activities that excite you creates a form of psychological energy that can override physical limitations. You need reasons to get out of bed in the morning that genuinely motivate you. Whether it's creative projects, volunteering, learning new skills, or spending time with loved ones, purposeful activities literally energize your cellular functions. Don't underestimate the power of your environment. Clutter, poor lighting, and even certain color schemes can subtly drain your energy without you noticing. Consider how your living space makes you feel. Does it energize or deplete you? Small changes like increasing natural light, adding plants, or reorganizing your most used spaces can have remarkable effects on your daily vitality. Remember, aging doesn't mean accepting constant fatigue as your new normal. By addressing these hidden energy zappers, you can reclaim much of the vitality you thought was lost forever. Your later years can be some of your most energetic and fulfilling, once you know what's really draining your battery, what you don't know about staying energized as you age. How to maintain your energy levels as you age. This is something I've been thinking about lately, especially as I notice changes in my own body and the bodies of my loved ones. It's fascinating how a relationship with energy transforms over time, isn't it? When you're in your 20s, energy seems infinite. You can stay up all night, work long hours, and still have the vitality to enjoy an active social life. But as the years pass, you might notice that your energy reserves aren't what they used to be. That afternoon slump hits harder, recovery takes longer after exercise, and sometimes you find yourself wondering where all that youthful exuberance went. But here's what many people don't realize: declining energy isn't an inevitable part of aging that you just have to accept. Much of what we attribute to getting older is actually related to lifestyle factors that are within your control. Think about it. Have you noticed how some people in their 60s and 70s seem more vibrant and energetic than others decades younger? That's not just good genetics. It's often the result of consistent habits that preserve and even enhance energy as the years go by. Sleep quality, not just quantity, becomes increasingly important as you age. Your body's sleep architecture changes over time, and you may find that the 8 hours that used to leave you refreshed now leave you groggy. Experimenting with your sleep schedule, creating a consistent bedtime routine, and addressing issues like sleep apnea can dramatically improve your daytime energy levels. Nutrition takes on new significance too. Your metabolism changes, and your body may not process certain foods the same way it once did. I've found that many people experience a revelation when they start paying attention to how different foods affect their energy. That heavy pasta lunch that used to fuel your afternoon might now send you reaching for a pillow. Many find that eating smaller, more frequent meals with a focus on protein, healthy fats, and complex carbohydrates helps maintain steady energy throughout the day. Movement is absolutely critical, though it may need to evolve as you age. The high-intensity workouts of your youth might need to be balanced with more recovery time or replaced with activities that are gentler on your joints. But don't mistake gentler for less effective. Practices like walking, swimming, or Tai Chi can profoundly impact your energy levels without the physical stress of more intense exercise. The key is consistency, regular movement that you enjoy and can sustain. What about the mental and emotional aspects of energy? This is where I think the conversation often falls short. Chronic stress, unfulfilling work, or relationships that drain rather than energize you can deplete your vitality faster than any physical factor. As you age, becoming more discerning about where and with whom you spend your energy becomes not just important but essential. I've also observed that having purpose, a reason to get up in the morning, creates a wellspring of energy that seems to defy aging. When you're engaged in meaningful activities, whether that's creative work, volunteering, or being present for your grandchildren, your energy expands to meet the demands of what truly matters to you. Hormonal changes certainly play a role in energy levels as you age, and this is an area where working with healthcare providers can make a significant difference. Thyroid issues, declining testosterone or estrogen, and vitamin deficiencies are common and treatable causes of fatigue that many people simply attribute to getting older. Perhaps most importantly, your expectations matter. If you believe that low energy is inevitable with age, you might not take steps to address it. But if you approach aging with curiosity and a willingness to adapt, you can discover new sources of vitality that weren't available to you in your youth. Energy in your later years might look different, perhaps less frenetic and more focused, but it doesn't have to diminish. In many ways, the energy of maturity can be more satisfying and sustainable than the sometimes chaotic energy of youth. By making intentional choices about how you sleep, eat, move, think, and live, you can create a life that energizes rather than depletes you, regardless of the number of candles on your birthday cake. How to maintain your energy levels as you age might seem like a mysterious quest, but it's actually well within your reach. You see, as we journey through the decades, our bodies naturally undergo changes that can impact our vitality, but that doesn't mean you have to accept a declining energy level as your inevitable fate. When you wake up feeling tired despite a full night's sleep, or when climbing stairs suddenly feels like scaling a mountain, you might wonder if this is just part of getting older. While aging does affect our metabolism and cellular function, many energy drains are actually related to habits and conditions that can be modified or treated. You might not realize that your declining energy could be linked to subtle nutrient deficiencies. As you age, your body becomes less efficient at absorbing certain vitamins like B12 and D, which play crucial roles in energy production. Getting regular blood work can identify these issues before they seriously impact your quality of life. What's fascinating is how your sleep architecture changes over time. Even if you're spending the same amount of time in bed, you might be getting less restorative deep sleep than you did in your younger years. Implementing a consistent sleep routine and creating an optimal sleep environment can dramatically improve your energy, regardless of your age. Your medication cabinet might be harboring energy vampires too. Many common prescriptions for blood pressure, allergies, and pain management list fatigue as a side effect. You don't have to suffer in silence. Speaking with your healthcare provider about timing adjustments or alternative medications could restore your vitality without compromising treatment. Movement becomes more important, not less, as you age. You might think you're too tired to exercise, but the paradox is that regular physical activity actually creates energy. Starting small with just 5 minutes of movement can trigger biochemical changes that boost your energy reserves throughout the day. Social connections function as energy multipliers in ways you might never have considered. Research consistently shows that meaningful interactions stimulate parts of your brain that enhance mood and energy. Even if you're naturally introverted, finding ways to connect with others who share your interests can buffer against age-related energy declines. Your hydration status has a more profound impact on your energy than you might imagine. As you age, your thirst signals become less reliable, yet your body's water needs remain just as important. Even mild dehydration can masquerade as fatigue, making simple tasks feel exhausting. Stress management techniques become your secret weapons against energy depletion. Chronic stress triggers hormonal responses that, over time, can deplete your adrenal system and leave you feeling constantly drained. Learning to incorporate mindfulness, deep breathing, or whatever calming practice resonates with you can preserve your energy reserves. Perhaps most importantly, you need to recognize that maintaining energy isn't about chasing your 20-year-old self's vitality. It's about optimizing your current phase of life by listening to your body's changing needs and responding with compassion and intelligence. With thoughtful adjustments to your lifestyle, nutrition, and mindset, you can enjoy sustained energy that supports a vibrant, engaged life at any age. How to stay energized as you age. What you don't know about maintaining vitality. How to maintain your energy levels as you grow older is something many of us wonder about. Remember when you could party all night, work all day, and still have energy to spare? As the years pass, you might notice your energy reserves aren't what they used to be. But here's the thing, the decline in energy many experience isn't simply an inevitable part of aging. There's so much more to the story that you might not be aware of. You see, your body changes with age, that's true. Your metabolism naturally slows down, and your cells don't regenerate quite as quickly as they once did. But the dramatic energy crashes many of you experience aren't just about getting older, they're often about accumulated habits and overlooked health factors that you can actually address. One thing you probably don't realize is how significantly sleep quality, not just quantity, affects your energy as you age. Your sleep architecture changes over time, with less deep sleep and more fragmented rest. This doesn't mean you're doomed to feel tired, it means you need to prioritize sleep hygiene more than ever. Turning off screens an hour before bed, keeping your bedroom cool and dark, and maintaining consistent sleep and wake times can dramatically improve your energy levels. What about nutrition? You might think you can eat the same way you did in your 20s, but your body processes nutrients differently now. Many of you are walking around with subtle nutritional deficiencies that are draining your energy. Vitamin B12, iron, vitamin D, and magnesium are particularly important for energy production, and your ability to absorb some of these nutrients decreases with age. Getting regular blood work and adjusting your diet accordingly can make a world of difference. Something that might surprise you is how much your stress response changes with age. Chronic stress has always been an energy vampire, but as you get older, your body becomes less efficient at processing stress hormones. This means that stressors you could shake off in your youth might now deplete your energy for days. Learning stress management techniques isn't just nice to have, it's essential for maintaining vitality as you age. Movement is another key factor that works differently as you get older. You might think you need to slow down, but the opposite is often true. Your body requires consistent movement to generate energy. The use it or lose it principle becomes more relevant with each passing year. What you might not know is that varying your exercise, combining strength training, cardio, and flexibility work, creates a synergistic effect that boosts energy production at the cellular level. Perhaps the most overlooked aspect of maintaining energy as you age is your social connections. Research shows that meaningful social interaction stimulates brain pathways that increase alertness and energy. Loneliness and isolation, which become more common as you age, can literally drain your battery. Making consistent effort to maintain and build relationships isn't just good for your emotional health, it's a biological energy booster. The truth about staying energized as you age isn't about finding some miracle supplement or revolutionary new technique. It's about understanding how your body's needs are changing and adapting your lifestyle accordingly. Small, consistent changes in how you sleep, eat, move, manage stress, and connect with others can collectively transform your energy levels, regardless of the number of candles on your birthday cake. So as you navigate this journey of aging, remember that feeling tired all the time isn't your inevitable fate. With the right knowledge and adjustments, you can maintain vibrant energy well into your later years. The key is starting now, with awareness and intention, making those small shifts that will compound into remarkable results over time. What you don't know about staying energized as you age. How to maintain your energy levels as you age is something many of us struggle with. Remember when you could pull an all-nighter and still function the next day? Those times may be behind you, but that doesn't mean you're destined for perpetual fatigue as you get older. I've noticed in my own life that energy management becomes increasingly important with each passing year. The truth is, while aging does change our bodies, much of the energy decline we associate with getting older actually comes from habits and patterns that accumulate over time, not simply from the aging process itself. One thing that surprised me was learning how much our perception of aging affects our energy levels. When you believe that getting older automatically means having less energy, you might unconsciously limit your activities or push yourself less. This becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy. Research has shown that people with positive perceptions of aging actually live longer and maintain better physical function than those with negative views. Your sleep patterns change as you age, and this is something many people don't adequately adjust for. You might need the same amount of sleep, but your sleep architecture, the way your sleep cycles are structured, shifts. Getting quality sleep becomes more challenging but also more crucial. Creating a consistent sleep routine and environment that supports deep, restorative sleep can dramatically impact your daytime energy. What you eat affects your energy in much more significant ways as you age. Your metabolism changes, and your body processes nutrients differently. I've found that eating smaller, more frequent meals helps maintain steady energy levels throughout the day. Focusing on nutrient-dense foods rather than empty calories makes a tremendous difference. Your body needs high-quality fuel to run efficiently, especially as it ages. Movement is non-negotiable when it comes to maintaining energy. It seems counterintuitive. You're tired, so the last thing you want to do is exercise, but regular physical activity actually creates energy. You don't need to run marathons. Consistent, moderate movement throughout your day prevents the energy drain that comes from prolonged sitting and inactivity. Your stress response changes with age, and chronic stress becomes increasingly costly to your energy reserves. What you could easily bounce back from in your 20s might take days to recover from later in life. Developing effective stress management techniques isn't a luxury, it's essential maintenance for your energy systems. Connection with others plays a surprisingly important role in maintaining vitality as you age. Loneliness and isolation are enormous energy drains. Meaningful social interactions actually generate energy and purpose. Make time for the relationships that leave you feeling energized rather than depleted. Purpose might be the most overlooked energy source as you age. When you wake up with a reason to get out of bed, something you're passionate about, something that matters to you, your energy naturally rises to meet the demands of that purpose. Finding what excites you in this season of life isn't selfish. It's necessary for maintaining your vitality. Remember that energy management becomes increasingly personal as you age. What works for someone else might not work for you. Pay attention to your unique energy patterns and honor them. The goal isn't to have the same energy you had at 20, it's to optimize the energy you have now for a life that continues to be vibrant, meaningful, and engaged at any age.